Theo Benedet is now the starting left tackle for the Chicago Bears, and this is a big change. Braxton Jones has been underperforming. I mean, he hasn't looked like, that player he was before, the ankle injury. I mean, you look at him at his peak. He's a solid above average tackle, not great at run blocking, solid pass protector, but gets bullied sometimes. People are able to beat him with a nice bull rush. Doesn't have that, kind of strength. And now after the injury this season, he's been a shell of himself. The great game he had was against Dallas, but that was with no real threat, rushing the passer. Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson put on a clinic against him. There's just been a necessary need to change and upgrade this position for the Bears this season. And after 4 weeks at the bye week, this is when Ben Johnson's deciding to make that change. And Theo Benedet, pretty solid against the Raiders, had some solid reps against the Lions later on in that game, but against the Raiders, went to right tackle, struggled a little bit, but at the left tackle position, he was more comfortable, and he put up a solid performance. 68 snaps, 0 sacks given up, 0 quarterback hits, 2 hurries given up, that's it. But Theo Benedet gives you more upside as a run blocker. With his length, he can move better. He's a mauler in that category. Him and Joe Thuney on some duo blocks, it was some nice action. This move sounds potentially permanent, so that's a huge deal. Ben Johnson's confident in Theo Benedet, and that's all I need to hear. But Ben Johnson's confident that this run game will improve, and making a change like this will help it. DeAndre Swift, he thinks it's not all on him for his lack of success so far. So getting a guy like Theo Benedet next to Joe Thuney, having the right side when, Darnell Wright comes back, this offensive line should be more improved. Who knows what's happening with Jonah Jackson, though? I think Luke Newman should get slotted in there, but I'm excited for this Theo Benedet move. He deserves this opportunity. He works hard. Canadian Eagle, undrafted free agent. So what a great story for him. And looking at Brian Baldy's breakdown on Theo Benedet's performance against the Raiders, like he said, it wasn't pretty, but he always got the job done. Sometimes he's falling down, losing his footing, but he's able to readjust himself, always make sure that Caleb Williams has enough time. And Caleb Williams did have enough time down the stretch. The touchdown pass he had to roam, Theo Benedet was great on that play. The DeAndre Swift touchdown, him and Joe Thuney were sealing the edge. They did a great job on that play. So Theo Benedet was great in the plays that we needed the Bears to be successful in. So Theo Benedet, this is a good change. I'm excited for it. Hopefully Darnell Wright with his elbow injury could be back healthy soon. But if not, I'm a little confident in Ozzie Trapillo to be solid against his Commanders defense at the very least if Darnell Wright has to miss a game. And I'm excited to see him get more action out there. Who knows? But let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on Theo Benedet starting now. Is this a good move for the Bears? Are you hyped about this? How are you feeling about this? I personally think, though, now with Braxton Jones not starting, you should trade him. There's a lot of teams that need a solid, tackle with experience. Braxton Jones could, vet us a late round pick, but that's an extra draft pick. Who knows what that could turn into? And getting something for nothing because he's going to, leave this year, be a free agent. I would trade Braxton Jones at the deadline. I would go make some calls. The Chargers, they're losing tackles left and right. The Falcons just lost 2 of their guys. Ryan Pace is over there. He loves stealing Bears players. So I would be interested to see what the Bears do with Braxton Jones. I personally would trade him. I think Braxton Jones is still a serviceable player. He can step in and fit in well. He's a smart player as well. Can learn the playbook and feel a need for any team out there. But I would want him to get an extension done with, Keenan Allen. I would want him to stay with the Chicago Bears for maybe 2 or 3 more years because he's coming off his best season last year with the Chargers.